G'day guys, ZiggyD here, welcome back for some more Grim Dawn. Today I've got a quick guide for you guys on how to dual wield pistols. Dual wielding pistols in this game is a lot of fun. You can get tons of attack speed and damage, and it's great for builds that want to proc a lot of like projectiles and meteors and explosions flying around the screen. So great fun for that. I've been having a lot of fun with my Gunslinger build, and I think it's only gotten better with the most recent patch as well. So pretty good stuff. But you may be wondering, how do you actually equip two pistols? Because when you try and equip a second one, it just replaces the first. Now with melee one-handed weapons, it's easy enough. There are a few skills, like in the Nightblade for example, that allow you to dual wield melee weapons, but there's no skills in any of the masteries that allow you to dual wield pistols. Now the answer is you actually need one of a few different types of gear pieces that enable pistol dual wielding, and I'm going to show you how to get one that's very easy and guaranteed to get pretty early in the game, because most of the other drops like the Gunslinger's jacket and the Marauder's belt, and I'll put a list of some of the options in the description below, but most of these are just drops. They're randomized drops, so it's just lucky if you get one or not, and you might have to do quite a bit of farming to get one, and eventually on a dual pistol build you're going to want to do that. But early on, there is a guaranteed item that you can get yourself in the very first town that, with a little bit of work, will get you set up and dual wielding pistols, and you can do this right from a pretty low level. So that item is the Gunslinger's Talisman. This thing is not too bad. It gives you some all damage, attack speed, pierce resist, elemental damage. Not too bad at all, but the most important thing is it grants you the volley skill. Now this skill, firstly, and most importantly, enables the ability to dual wield ranged weapons. You can see the moment I take this off, it unequips my second pistol. So this one item alone allows you to do this, and you can craft this item using your blacksmith in the first town, so pretty good stuff there. So to get the Gunslinger's Talisman, you need to talk to Ellis the Quartermaster here in Devil's Crossing, and he will sell, just over here, the relic blueprint to craft the Gunslinger's Talisman. So if you've never gotten this and learned it before, you'll need to purchase this here. It's 8,800 iron bits, which is not too hard. You will have that by the time you're able to buy this from him, and that is because the faction vendors need a certain amount of faction reputation before you can start buying things off them. This is available on the Respected page here, which doesn't take too long to get. If you hit J, you can go to the factions page just here, and you'll see Devil's Crossing here, and killing Cronley's gang, which is in Act 2, or doing quests and bounties for these guys will get you to Respected. It doesn't take very long to get to Respected at all. You'll probably get it before you even get to Act 2, if not just killing a couple of the Cronley's gangs and heroic units and things like that will get you to Respected pretty quickly. So once you purchase the blueprint, just right-click it to learn it, and that will add it to your blacksmith. That's just another blueprint I found earlier. Then you can talk to Duncan the blacksmith over here, assuming that you've done the blacksmith quest. Now the blacksmith quest is located midway through Act 1. You'll talk to a blacksmith in one of the camps there, and he'll request you to go and get one of the hammers. Now you get a choice with that quest which blacksmith you help. It doesn't really matter, you'll be able to craft this all the same, though chances are you're going to be helping Duncan if you're playing a pistol build because of the stats he'll give you. So the relic will be here, under the relics page on the first page here, and you can see it takes two pretty common items, serrated spikes and polished emeralds. You'll find tons of these just as you're going through, even in Act 1. And tainted brain matter. You'll get your first one of these off of killing the warden. You can do additional warden runs. It took me 3 warden runs, I think, to get a second one when I needed one to craft this talisman, and you'll get them off other creatures later on in the game as well. But if you have already used the one that you gotten from your first warden run, then running warden a few more times and killing him a few more times will be pretty likely to get you the tainted brain matter you need. So in addition to the tainted brain matter and the 2 common serrated and polished emeralds, silk swatch is the only one that you probably won't have, and that's because this is a higher level component, but you can actually craft it using lower level easy to obtain components. So all you need to do is go to the last page here, accessories and consumables, scroll down to components, and you'll see in here the silk swatch only takes serrated spikes and resilient plating. Both of these are pretty common and available mostly off a lot of the beast style creatures around in the Act 1 area. Don't happen to have any resilient plating at the moment, but not at all hard to get these 2 things. And then with an Aether Crystal, which are plentiful common, you can kill any of the Aether clusters around in the game and get one of these, and then you'll be able to craft yourself a silk swatch. So once you have the silk swatch and all of the other components and the tainted brain matter, you can simply craft this using an additional 8,000 iron bits, equip it, and away you go, dual wielding pistols. So it's pretty simple, but hidden because you kind of need to go to the faction vendor, notice that there's a Gunslinger Talisman blueprint there, then you need to go to the blacksmith and notice that you can actually craft this rarer component that you probably won't have for quite some time. So once you discover those pseudo-hidden little parts, then it's actually pretty easy to get yourself up in dual-wielding pistols at a pretty low level in this game. You can easily do this around level 20 and get yourself dual-wielding pistols. So guys, hopefully you found this helpful. If you've got any questions or things you'd like to see guides made on for Grim Dawn, let me know in the comments below. That's it for now, I'm ZiggyD, and thanks for watching.